Hello, travelers. Today we are talking about the traveling compass's favorite things. So this has become popular in recent years, right? Everybody has a list of their favorite things that they want to show off at Christmas time. And if you've been following my Facebook feed, you will have noticed I have all kinds of gift ideas, travel elf gift ideas out there for you for the traveler in your life. If you haven't checked it out, go look at all of those and see all their fun things. But I'm showing you, I have some products today that I have used this year that I've fallen in love with. I wanted to share just a couple of different things I've really enjoyed that can be on your list or last minute gifts for someone else if you need one. So first up for when I travel, this is a staple. It's not so much new as much as I'm a little obsessive about it. And it is, L'Occitane's hand cream. And this is my go-to for traveling hand cream. They make it in this very convenient little travel size, makes it easy to take with you. And the thing I love about this is it's very, very allergen friendly. It does, and I have horribly sensitive skin, so I have to be really careful what I put on it. But this always works really well. And on the plane, my skin gets horribly dry. So this stuff is amazing. But on top of it, it does not have a smell, or like it's just a really mild, I just put it on, like a really mild smell. And this is a massive travel pet peeve of mine because, every time someone on a plane breaks out some tube of Bath and Body Nast, not everybody loves your kiwi strawberry smelling stuff, guys. Let me just PSA, not everybody likes your scent, okay? Especially for those people who are on board who are asthmatic or have breathing issues. Those kinds of things are like setting off a noxious bomb within a plane. And so I'm a huge fan of hand creams that have no smell that you can take on a plane with you so you don't annoy your fellow passengers or give somebody an asthma attack or a headache. So L'Occitane hand cream. It's a must in my carry-on. Okay, speaking of my carry-on, I pack all kinds of things in. So I have you can see it here. Okay, a new backpack, and this is small. This is not my carry-on. Usually if I'm taking a carry-on, I'm taking a full-size bag because I'm not checking one, or I'm taking an international backpack that has all kinds of stuff in it. Usually a computer and camera equipment. So yeah, I almost always end up having to check a bag because of the amount of stuff I have to carry in my carry-on. But that means that when I get in destination, I need a day bag because I'm going to go out and about or whatever. I need something that I can carry with me to take essentials, but I'm not taking either my full-size international backpack or or whatever I used as my carry-on that isn't really an appropriate size. Usually my carry-on is so large. Not an appropriate size for walking around. It's too bulky. I don't want to take all of that. I don't want to take some massive backpack around with me when I'm just, going to visit a site or going to see a church or a museum or something. I want something small. So I had a backpack that I was using for my day bag. I usually pack it in my checked bag so I can use it while I'm there. And it was old and getting gross and not very attractive. So before I went on my last trip to the Caribbean, I went and got a new day bag. This one is from Target. I know. Very fancy, right? And the reason I tend to purchase, I don't tend to get very expensive travel bags because I'd be heartbroken if something happened to it, if it got lost, if they lost my luggage permanently, if it gets marked or spilled on, things that happen to travel gear frequently. So I was looking for something cheap that if it got destroyed, I wasn't going to be totally heartbroken, but also something that was going to be durable and hold up, as I, globe hop. So this is fantastic. Things that I love. It's still available at Target. And things that I love about it, I love that it is gray. A lot of my travel gear is either gray or black. And so here's a free tip for you. If you buy your travel gear within one color scheme, black is almost always already available. So that's usually my default, but black or gray or, whatever it is, I'm always going to buy red, whatever your thing is. If you tend to stick to just one color for your travel gear, it makes it look better when it's all together. It makes it easier for you to figure out what stuff is yours. And, everything looks nice and looks put together in your luggage. And that makes me happy. So I tend to buy things in gray and black for all of my travel gear. And this was gray. It is also a very lovely pleather that is wipeable, which is a huge plus when you're traveling. Canvas and cloth gets dirty really, really fast. Things in travel get dirty really fast. And I love stuff that I can easily wipe off. And that is dark in color so you don't see the dirt to begin with. Bonus tip. So I love this bag. It has tons of great interior pockets. You can fit so much in here, but it also still packs flat. And it has a great bag. I love backpack versions of bags because when you're walking around, I want to be hands-free, and it distributes the weight evenly on my back. If you have back issues, that's very nice to not be carrying things on one shoulder like a purse. One, it's easy to steal from, and two, you can hurt your back and your shoulders. So love the backpack design. I love all of the big pockets. There's so much space in here. I can literally fit like my camera equipment and anything else I'm taking with me for the day in here. I could probably get a small towel in there, to be honest. It's fairly large. But it packs super flat. Even though it's really big, okay, it's very flat. And so it packs great in my checked luggage. It makes a perfect day bag. I was super happy with the purchase. I test ran it while I was in Mexico a few months ago, and it did amazing. I love the bag. I'm a huge fan. Go grab it at Target. All right. And then another Target pick, actually, that I got right before I went is this fantastic scarf. Okay. And I just found this in their accessory section or whatever, but it's actually a shawl. Like it is, a full shawl. All right. But it wraps beautifully, guys. I'm telling you, this is amazing. And this is what I took with me on the plane. I am forever getting like so incredibly cold on planes. And I always have in my carry-on either a large blanket, scarf, or now this, because I need something that I can use as like half blanket, half scarf. And the amazing thing about having a scarf in your carry-on is that if you're like me and you tend to spill on yourself and you are not the neatest eater, you can cover up whatever you spilled with a scarf and still not look like a total slob. Bonus tip. So and because I'm always cold, or it's very convenient in destinations. Sometimes, if I have to go out for an evening and I'm dressed up, I don't always have all of my cardigans and all of my wraps and everything with me that I would normally take with me for an evening out. And this is like triple purpose. I'm kind of a travel gear junkie, to be honest. I love, love, love travel gear, but I'm also a travel minimalist. So those two things kind of like fight. So if something makes it in my bag, it must have a big impact on how I feel. I love to be comfortable and I love convenient things while I travel, but it has to serve dual purposes. It has to make it worth lugging it around, and its weight. So, every item in my bag has to earn its weight, to be taken internationally. And this has earned its weight because it is multi-purpose. It is dark in color. Again, hides dirt really well. But what I loved about this is it's like half blanket, I guess it's going to be not half, but a third blanket, a third shawl, and a third scarf. So you can use it like I'm using it right now as like a shawl, kind of like if you're going out and you have a black dress underneath this will at least keep you warm. Sometimes, you can get stuck and it's more cool out in the evening than you anticipated, or you don't have your coat with you. This works great while traveling. In a pinch, you could use it as a swimsuit wrap. Okay. Sometimes, if you are traveling in Asia or other locations and you need to go into a temple or you need to go in somewhere, sometimes women have to cover their heads. That's why I almost always have, like I said, a scarf or something in my bag, because you can, hilarious. Okay. You can cover, your head if you need to, cover your shoulders if you're going into, say, a Thai temple and you need to cover up. Or this is basically can be used like a blanket. And this is how I use it on the plane, because I can like snuggle up with this and my noise canceling headphones, and I'm gone to the world and I'm warm, but I'm not hot. It's just a really great weight, super convenient and warm, easy to take off for security purposes. I am a huge fan. Yeah, it's kind of like a mini blanket scarf, but it is thin enough that you can get it up here and just wrap it around up top and, just have one of these maneuvers if you needed to. So again, love this. It's the perfect size, guys. So go to Target. I think this is made by A New Day. I think that's its brand name. I'll try to find the link for y'all. Yeah, A New Day. And it is fantastic for the traveler in your life that just needs something super multi-purpose that works for everything and, lightweight. It is a great find and I love it. And then last but not least, one of my very favorite recent purchases for traveling is this ring. Da, 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 da. Ta-da! As you can tell, I'm not used to product showcasing. I'm usually talking travel. Okay. So my ring is made by Favor, and I will get you guys a link to that. But favorite jewelry, I love it. I'm a huge fan. It's very minimalistic. It's really pretty, very affordable. And when I travel, I look for jewelry that is really pretty, very classic. It has to go with everything because, you know, I'm not taking a ton of it and I want to look nice, but I don't want to have to carry 18 things, especially because jewelry normally has to go in your carry-on because you don't want to check it for fear that it'll get stolen. It needs to go with everything and be classic and be comfortable, and you know, it's got to be a rock star. And favorite jewelry kind of hits all of those. It looks luxury, but it has a super affordable price tag. I think she has free shipping all the time. It's a small business if you like to shop small. And I love it because it's affordable enough that if I lost it or someone stole it or demanded it, you know, while I was traveling, I wouldn't be like crushed. I could replace it. You know, I don't like to travel with my wedding rings, and because it's too easy to have things get lost, stolen, or be fearful. So I tend to travel with different jewelry than I would normally wear every day, and I love their pieces. They're super classic. It would be a great replacement for a wedding ring, which is what I may get next. This was a trial run, to replace while you're traveling and have these really classic pieces. They're just, it makes it really great. They had earrings, they had bracelets, they have all kinds of different things. I would recommend you go check her out, and everything's handmade. Oh, and it's made with metals that don't react. Like I told you, I have incredibly sensitive skin, which means that I have to use metals. I have metal allergies. I know, like I'm allergic to everything. It's really ridiculous. But I have metal allergies, and so I have to be very careful what I use in my jewelry. It has to have a lot of purity to the metal or I'll have a reaction. Like I have a bad nickel allergy. And a lot of cheap jewelry, especially the kinds that you can buy in malls or wherever else, eventually will react with my skin. It turns it green and I have an allergic reaction. So, a lot of my cheaper travel jewelry, I can't just buy and use off the shelf because it will hurt my skin. And I have been wearing this for several weeks and not had a problem. I love it. It's been super durable. She uses great quality products. I'm really, really pleased with the purchase. So get yourself some or someone you love some. And those are what I'm showing. Did I miss anything? Sorry. Nope, I think that's it. Oh, sorry. This is really bad. I didn't have it here. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Please forgive me. Okay. I know that's like the cardinal sin of videos to get up and leave, but, I have this, and this is Kiehls Lip. This is my favorite go-to product for traveling. It is a light lipstick. It is chapstick. It is well-during. It is incredible product. I love it. This is their Butterstick lip treatment. I have it in Simply Rose. It was a gift from my husband, and it is amazing, and you should get yourself some. So those are my products that I think, for the plane and stuff, it's amazing. You need to get some. So those are my favorite picks for traveling. So check out my gift guides. Go back and look through my Facebook feed. Find some great ideas for Christmas. Merry Christmas, travelers. Travel smart. You can check me out always at www.thetravelingcompass.com. My email's down here if you need help planning your next trip. Or you can find me across all your major social media channels as The Traveling Compass. Until next time, guys, travel smart.